surprise album drops. Oh, they're different. They are events. And today we're breaking down why these surprise album drops can be the ultimate power move in music. This can be the ultimate chess move if played right. Alright, so what makes a surprise album drop such a big deal? Like, why does it work? I mean, on paper it sounds risky. No promo, no single, no rollout. Isn't that just asking for your album to flop? Wrong. A surprise album drop does two things perfectly. It creates immediate hype and it makes the release feel personal. Think about it. When an artist drops out of nowhere, it's like they're saying, this one's for my real niggas, my real fans, the people who are really locked in. It's pure chaos in the best way possible. It's like a musical Hunger Games. You got people staying up late, crashing streaming platforms, and live tweeting their first listen like they're DJ academics. And let me tell you, when Kendrick dropped GNX last week, oh, it was a wrap. Twitter went crazy. People were analyzing lyrics before they even finished the first track. Soon as it dropped, niggas was like,
bro, Kendrick really is the motherfucking GOAT. This shit is straight gas.
Not gonna lie though, I'm niggas. But that's the power of a surprise drop. It turns an album into a moment. Now, we can't talk about surprise album drops without giving Queen Bey her flowers. Back in 2013, Beyoncé changed the game when she dropped her self-titled album out of nowhere. No leaks, no warning, just boom, here's a masterpiece. The way the internet exploded that night, legendary. And she didn't just drop an album, she dropped a visual album. It was like she was saying, oh, y'all thought I was just gonna give you some audio? Nah, take these visuals too. You're welcome. Beyonce did just surprise us. She redefined how music could be released. And the crazy part, it worked because it was Beyonce. Like, she's her. She had the confidence and the fan base to pull it off. That's the key to a good surprise drop. You have to be undeniable. Not everyone can do it, but when it's done right, whew, that is plus 1000 aura, literally. Then there's Frank Ocean, the king of keeping us guessing. Remember when he dropped Blonde? Actually, scratch that. Remember when he tricked Def Jam with Endless? Frank literally had y'all niggas watching a live stream of a staircase for days. And when he finally dropped not one, but two albums, it probably felt like Christmas came early. Frank's surprise drops are so powerful because they feed it to his whole vibe. Mysterious, unpredictable, deeply emotional. When he drops, it feels like he's giving us a piece of himself. And that connection is what keeps people coming back. Now let's talk about Drake and Taylor Swift. Two artists that are the biggest in their respective genres. When Drake dropped If You're Reading This It's Too Late, that wasn't just an album. It felt like it was a statement. It was like he was saying, oh, you thought I was just sitting around? Nah, I'm out here making classics in my sleep. Drake's surprise drop wasn't just music, it was also a great moment. Arguably one of the last records he released that actually had substance and felt good and energetic. I miss the old Drake. And then there's Taylor Swift. Now, whether you hate her or love her, Taylor knows her fans inside out. And when she dropped Folklore and Evermore back to back during the pandemic, that was pretty smart. She knew people were stuck at home craving something to feel excited about. And she delivered for her people. As a Kanye fan, I gotta give respect to that. But now let's bring it back to Kendrick, GNX. Holy fuck. Kendrick is one of those artists where you know every album is gonna be a masterpiece. That's what makes him so goated. So when he dropped GNX out of nowhere, it wasn't just an album, shit was an event. Kendrick is one of those rare artists who doesn't need promo because his work speaks for itself. A surprise drop from him feels like a gift. Like, here's something I've been working on. Take it, process it, and grow with it. And let's be real, Kendrick knows how to tap into the feeling of urgency, especially in the year 2024. Like, he's dropping it at the exact moment the world needs to hear it. He literally just smoked the biggest rapper in the rap beef and dropped the biggest rap song of the year. Not only that, he's going to be performing in the Super Bowl in February. Now, those right there could be promo themselves, but nah, this album drop was still surprise like shit. But let's not act like every surprise drop is smooth. Sometimes it's chaos in the funniest way. Like, y'all remember when Drake dropped Honestly Nevermind out of nowhere and half the internet was like,
what the fuck is this?
So it quite doesn't work all the time. But the truth is, a surprise album drop only works if you're built like that. If you've built that trust with your audience. You can't be a random SoundCloud rapper out here dropping surprise mixtapes and wondering why no one cares. You gotta earn that respect. And although you're a big star, you can't just do a surprise drop and the album is literal dog shit. But when it works, shit feels like magic. It's about that connection between the artist and the fans. It's about creating a moment, making people feel like they're part of something special. That is the power of the surprise drop. So, what have we learned today, folks? Surprise album drops, they're not just about music. They're about creating experience, whether it's Beyoncé setting the bar, Frank Ocean keeping us guessing, or Kendrick blessing us with GNX. These drops remind us why we love music in the first place. Also, it is speculated that Kendrick could possibly release another album with few T's alluding to it. So, if Kendrick decides to drop again next week, you already know what I'm finna do. Glazing like a motherfucker. Alright, y'all, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite surprise album drop? Mine is GNX. But I'ma fuck with y'all. Wookie way out. Peace.
On the first date, stabbed me right from the start. I'd rather not play these games with my heart. I was a dart, and then I went back in the dirt. Coulda hit it from the get-go. It got cold when the team had to split roads. We the future of the game, we a cheat code. My brother said you gotta talk, I give you 24. I give him 16 and then I give him 10 more. I'm uneven on the scheme, I got a sick flow. I keep it simple, but they say that he's a real GOAT. I'm just the greatest, don't put me in discussion just cause the others is famous.